Hi and welcome to the handover video for the Tucson Hybrid. This is the full hybrid 230 brake, so premium model. So it comes with two keys. So to access the car, you've got the buttons on the door handles, which you can use instead of the remote fob to access the car. Before we get in, controls of the seat. You've got the bar underneath the seat, which you pull up to move the seat backwards and forwards. This lever here pumps the seat up or pumps it down. This is your electric lumbar adjustment, and the wheel here adjusts the backrest. So we'll just climb aboard. Now to start the car up, you must have your foot on the foot brake, and you obviously key on you, and then just press the engine start button, and then everything will fire into life. Okay, there we go. So in your driver's armrest, you've got controls for all the electric windows, you've got controls for the central locking, and you've got your mirror controls, so that's, you can adjust it to right or left. That's your touchpad you use to adjust it. That button there obviously folds the wing mirrors in or out. On the dashboard here, you've got your headlight levels. Normal setting is 0. It's only if you've got anything really heavy in the boot that you need to adjust that. Traction stability control, that is on by default. No need to turn that off. It's a great safety aid. And this one here, quite a useful one. So say you've been away on holiday 2 weeks in the glorious sunshine, come back and your battery is flat. So you just access the car using the key, and press that button, and that will jump start the car from the hybrid battery. So nice, useful tool that. The steering wheel horn is still in the center here. On the left hand side, you've got your audio controls, you've got your Bluetooth buttons for your phone, and on the right hand side you've got your adaptive cruise control, your steering, and the trip computer. So the steering then, so as you can see on the dashboard just here, that's your lane departure symbol. So to turn that off, all you do is press and hold that button down for about 5 seconds until that symbol disappears off the dashboard, and that's turned off the lane departure. Okay, it does default to on, so every time you start the car, if you want to turn it off, you'll have to press that button there for about 5 seconds until that symbol disappears off the dashboard. Now, as you can see, it's a nice digital dashboard. You've got your rev counter together with the battery charge, and you've got your speedo with your fuel gauge. In the center is your information panel here, which at the moment is set on the digital speedo. Now, using this toggle button here, I can move that up and down, and you'll see go through the various screens. I say just move that one up and down. Okay. You can also use this button here, and that will go across the various menus. So as you can see, you've got your electronic compass, or if you've got a destination set, it'll show you on there which way to turn, etc. Again, that one gives you information on your tyre pressures as you're driving if you want to check them. And again, using the toggle menu, if I toggle down, show you the engine temperature as well. And then obviously that's your lane departure, that's your driver attention level, and a speed limit system. So again, using that toggle button up and down in those sub menus, and then back to the main menu. Okay, so for example, if I wanted to reset those figures there, all I do is press and hold in that toggle button. There we go, and it resets it, and you can do that for the same, but I say I'll leave that on the digital speedo. Now, when you're driving the car, you'll see that the instantaneous mile per gallon along the bottom here, that will fluctuate up and down. Okay, you will be able to see when the car is driving in electric mode, because you'll see the EV sign illuminated there. Okay, so as you're driving, the car will look after everything itself. It will go in and out of electric mode whenever it can. You probably won't feel anything. You might hear a faint noise of the engine cutting in, but that'll be all. But that symbol, when that symbol is lit EV, it means you're on electric power. Okay. Also, what you've got here, you've got the outside temperature, 18 degrees, how much fuel is in the tank, and obviously the mileage of the vehicle. All right. Now also what you've got, if I just swap to here, is you've got drive mode. Okay, so at the moment, as you can see, it says eco there, so we're in eco mode. If I was to move that forward, it's then popped it in sport mode. As you can see, all the dials have gone red. That just sharpens up throttle response. You can just hear the engine cut in there. The EV's gone off. So yeah, it sharpens up throttle response. And there we go, back into eco mode. So on the stalks around the steering wheel, you've got your wipers, which you've got an automatic setting, and you can vary the sensitivity of the sensor to that's most sensitive, that's least sensitive. The rear wiper is on the twisty bit on the end. Okay. On the opposite stalk, obviously you've got your indicators and your lights. So you've got an automatic setting again, so you can leave it in that. You've also got what we call high beam assist, so you can pop your, while you're in automatic setting, you've got to have the automatic setting on the lights, but then you can flick the high beam onto automatic, and then as the car senses another car coming towards you, it will automatically dip the light, and then as they go past, it will automatically put you back up to main beam. Similarly, if you're coming up behind another car, it will automatically dip it for you as well. Really, really great. We'll come back to our little friend in the centre there in the moment, but below him, what you've got is obviously you've got your climate control. So again, you've got dual climate control, so it's all nice and touchy-feely. So you can adjust the temperature, and again the passenger can have a different temperature. Okay, if you want to then take control, the driver to take control of both temperatures, just press the sync button. You can press auto and the car will get on with everything for you, and as you can see, there are 3 levels now. So you've got minimum, maximum, medium. Okay, so you can choose which setting you think is right. You can still override it, and you can increase or decrease the fan speed. You can actually decide where you want the air to be directed to, or you can just press this button here, diffuse, and what that does, it just diffuses the air between all these vents here, which is great. Really really nice feature. Your front demist, that's that one there. Your heated rear screen, heated door mirrors, that's that one there. Okay, and you can actually driver only, so if you're in the car on your own, it obviously shuts off the rear passenger and passenger airways, and just obviously lets the airflow around the driver. Okay. Down here, what we've got is a wireless charging area, so you can just pop your phone in there with the back against this pad, and you'll see a little orange light up there. That just confirms that your phone is charging. Again, it will only charge when the car is switched on and all the doors are closed. Okay. On the main part of the center console, you've got obviously the drive selectors. So what we've got is we've got D for drive, P for park, R for reverse, M for neutral. Now chances are you're never going to use the neutral. The ones you're going to use are obviously drive when you wish to drive, reverse when you want to reverse, and again as soon as you select reverse, your rear parking sensors and your rear camera all become active, and obviously the park. Okay, and again park, again the car will tell you again on the dash what you're in. Again, we're in P for park. Now with park, the gearbox is locked, so the car won't move. However, you still have a electronic parking handbrake, so to apply the handbrake, pull that up, the handbrake is then applied, the symbol is shown on your dashboard there. To take the handbrake off, foot on foot brake, press the button down, and you can see the symbol has disappeared. Now the auto hold, if I just turn that on, you'll see that in white there. So as you're driving, okay, if you then put your foot on the foot brake like I've done there now, the auto hold will become green. That means the car is holding itself, so you can take your foot off the brake and the car won't move until you slightly apply pressure to the accelerator, and there we go. Okay, alright, so I'll pop it back in park. Also got a couple of cup holders adjacent to the the drive select, and then at the very front here you've got the controls for the heated seats, which is 3 settings, heated steering wheel, which is really nice in those winter months. You've got your downhill brake assist, and also you've got your camera, so you can actually turn the camera on while you're stationary just by pressing that, and you can have it on while you're driving along if you like, so you can see what's behind you. Weird feeling, but there we go. That's how you switch it. And obviously this is the passenger heated seat. You've got a couple of USB power sockets as well as a normal power socket there, and then obviously the touch screen itself. So obviously radio, if you want your radio on, just press radio button and obviously it'll come on, and you can adjust the volume on the steering wheel or indeed on the buttons here. Okay, now to, if you like, put in your favourites, all you do is, there we go, so Smooth West Midlands for example, if you wanted to save that as a favourite, then all you do, press the star, that's then saved under your favourites, and again you just carry on pressing until you come to another one. There we go, radio 1, press that, and again that's on your favourites and that there. So nice and straightforward. Now this is what we call your home screen, so from that you can go into many of different menus, so that'll just give you an overview of how the hybrid system, whether the engine is charging the battery, whether the motor is charging the battery under braking, under coasting, whether the motor is driving the wheels, whether the engine is driving the wheels, or both if you're using the power to overtake somebody. So again you can have that on display if you so wish. Okay. Again, if I press the home button, if you want to set up your phone with the car, just go into phone and then you add new, and then just follow the prompts. You ask your car to search for devices, so ask your phone to search for devices and follow the prompts on the screen of the car and on the screen of your phone. Alright, so phone projection, that's where you can connect your phone via USB, and it will support Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. So once you've done that you just press OK. Navigation, so again to set a destination all you do is you go to search, and if you've got the postcode you can key the postcode in, or indeed if you don't know the postcode you can just start keying the address. Obviously I know the postcode of our dealership, so I'm going to put that in, SY1, that's the space, and then 4AB. Okay, there you go, as you can see comes up with the address and everything. Set as destination, and then start guidance,
starting route guidance,
and as you can hear she'll talk you through it. You can adjust the navigation volume by using that little icon here.
Guidance will be at this volume,
and then just click away once you've got the required volume, and it'll highlight the route as well as talk you through the route. Obviously if you want to stop guidance you can see there's a little grey box there saying stop guidance, so if I press that, that's then cancelled that guidance. Alright, so if I go back to nav, okay, that's, say you go to search where you want to set a destination. If you want to go back to a previous destination, as you can see your previous destination folder is there, so you can just click on that and you can scroll up and down until you decide on which one you want, and then press the appropriate button and then set as destination. So again, as you're driving along you can just leave it on the map, so you can see where you are, or you can have it on radio so you can see where you're driving, and that on the what you're listening to on the radio. If you want to turn the system off, that's the button there to turn the radio off, and press and hold if you want to turn the whole system down and everything, and as you can see it'll just display the time and the date. Above the screen, as well as air vents, you've got your hazard lights, those are there. Okay, and then in the roof what you've got is obviously your lights which you can turn on You've got your ultrasonic sensors for interior alarm, and also you've got this SOS button here. So basically what that will do is this car is equipped with obviously GPS, and for example if you're involved in an accident and the airbags are deployed, the car will automatically call the emergency services. The operator may also call you to check you're okay, and again you can answer over the microphone and things like that. Okay. Similarly, if you are in a situation whereby you need assistance, you can just flick that down, press the SOS, and again it'll put you through to the operator who can summon the emergency services and that for you. Now your fuel filler cap, you have a look at that. That is on the passenger side, and again as long as the car is open, then that is unlocked. So just give it a quick press, it pops open, and it's normal unleaded in there, either E5 or E10. And then in the boot, under the boot floor there you've got some additional storage space, and you've also got your tyre inflation kit as well, which is in these boxes here. The rear seats, you fold those down using the handles at the side here, so you just lift that handle up, and as you can see the seats fold down, and then to put them back up you have to pull that handle and then move them back into position. So there we have it, a brief run round of the premium hybrid Tucson. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you find it useful, and I hope you enjoy your car.